remove iron from your granular fertilizer. Shane Vids says, consider products like WolfTrax. That's a DDP that can be applied to your granular fertilizer. You can create way more coverage versus trying to disperse a tiny amount of granular iron or any micro and expect it to move completely through the soil. Now, he mentioned a product that I can say with some confidence, I think there's only one paper that includes WolfTrax as a treatment. And we've actually looked into this. This was published in Soil Science Society or Agronomy Journal. If you look down here, this was published by a whole handful of authors, myself, Hanzo Fu, David Gardner, Ryan Goss, Beth Gertall, Bill Kreuzer, Grady Miller, all these people. And you go down through here, and I want to show the treatments so we're all clear. Right here, the treatment list is Table 2, untreated sulfate humate oxide. Okay, now look at the brand name, WolfTrax. It's a ferric oxide by Compass Minerals in Overland Park, Kansas, with a 58% iron concentration. So in this study that I did years and years ago and published in Agronomy Journal, I included WolfTrax. And so in here, we included WolfTrax. We included all these iron sources. And you can go all the way down here to all this big, huge, humongous table. But all you got to look at is the untreated versus the oxide. The oxide's going to be WolfTrax. And you can see the untreated. This is what we're looking at is the solubility of iron over time at 1 hour all the way out to 3 weeks. And the untreated, the 0.5 is the minimum detection limit. So the untreated had 0.5. That's the minimum detection limit. And nowhere in this particular soil, Brookston or in none, there was no change in the amount of iron that was solubilized after applying WolfTrax. Not in that soil. You won't find it in this soil, Pinavecchi's, Cecil soil. You won't see it in the Fuqua loamy sand or the Stephenville soil I think that's from North Carolina. They're all the exact same. The untreated and the oxide are all identical. There's not a lick of difference between the soluble iron from nothing and the soluble iron in the soil following an application of WolfTrax. And it's in 11 different soils over 3 weeks. I don't know of any stronger evidence than that to avoid a product like a finely powder-coated iron oxide like WolfTrax. There is no solubility in the soil. So his comment being, you should consider this because it's more evenly spread out, is true, but you're spreading a really fine powder of nothing. There's not going to be any solubility of iron from that product. It's already oxidized. It's not going to be reduced back into a soluble form, at least not in our lifetime. So it's very easy to be convinced products like WolfTrax, well, it's spread out over all the products or all the particles, and it's very uniform across the turf grass. So you should use that. Well, it doesn't matter if it's not soluble or if it's never going to be soluble. It doesn't matter. And that's what that product is.